Hey everybody. Hey everybody. I'm back with another Lost My Way. And gonna do another stream. Not sure exactly what I'm gonna do, but first off, I'm gonna give you a tour of the new place. We've done a lot of work, me and my buddy Rip. And now we got this place pretty well set. We got a lot of things to show you. And I'll start it from the front to the back. Alright, we have a storage room upstairs that we haven't started really using yet, but we have it all set, so when we do start it, we got a little monkey sitting up there. We got a fabricator back here, 2 boxes full of nothing but saddles. Have these just in case. We're not really using them anymore. I'll show you as we go. Now this is where it all started. Our little place where we started up. There's Rip sleeping away. He had a headache tonight, so he wasn't getting on. And now we're just freaking dealing with all the stuff that we've been dealing with. We've had a few encounters. We don't get too many of those anymore because of what I will show you next. We have this all set up. This was our original base. We moved from the beach over here. We moved everything over one by one. We brought everything. We didn't recraft most of anything. But we have it all here. We have our weapons crate, our gear, and our gear is kind of overflowing over into our miscellaneous crate. And our smithy is full. So we got a lot of stuff back here. And this is the only thing. And as we come up, we see the mixing trays. And then we got our fabricator, which is pretty well full right now. But it's starting to dwindle because we're working on getting to the front. Go through here. Now, this is our other storage room, where we got mostly everything we need in here. We got some random stuff in these ones. I mean, we got some skins, we got some recipes, we got our tributes and some fiber, and a whole bunch of fertilizer. We got a dung beetle. We actually got 2 of them. And then I got a whole lot of fertilizer, and this is Rip's little random box. He always comes back with random stuff and puts it in here. I put it all in one box, so then he's got all his random stuff in one box. We got our laboratory table, our chemistry table, whatever you want to call it, and I've been basically using this. We got everything going on. It's all wired up to a generator, and we're making narcotics and spark powder and gunpowder at a nice rate now, so we're pretty much getting towards to the point where we're going to be able to do a lot more stuff. I mean, we've done a lot so far. Our 4 random boxes, we use them for random storage. We got another little spawn point in the back here underneath the stairs. We have 2 crates. We have 2 crates. I set them up just in case we get raided. We have a spawn point where we're fully loaded with ammo and guns. And we go over here. I got our dung beetle just chilling. And then we got our industrial forge because we're doing a lot of metal nowadays. And there's the other dung beetle. Then we got another fabricator and another smithy up here. We've been basically transferring everything we've been bringing into these ones rather than bringing them to the back. We're not gonna, once these are full, then we're gonna start transferring stuff to the back still, because that is our backup for raids. So anybody starts getting into this area and starts destroying our shit, we have a backup to be able to freaking do it and retaliate. Which, there's not very much of that on here. We got pretty much made quite a few friends. I mean, there is a tribe of Colombians that were pretty decent. And now we're coming out to the dino yard. We got Rexes, we got Mule Wings, we got Argies, and we got Raptors for backup. We got 2 more Mule Wings. We have over here our hatchery. We have it all wired up. We have a lot of eggs, wyvern eggs. We got a lot of Rex eggs. We've been doing a lot of Rex breeds. And that's about it for that. As we go along, we got our Iguanodon, we got our Parasaur. And I got one of these Oviraptors because I want them to start laying eggs because I want to produce kibble. And we got another Rex up there, some more Raptors. We got 2 Wyverns. Electric wyverns. We got our poop factory. I don't use him very much anymore, but he's there. And our Ankylos, our Marchop that goes around and gathers shit for us. I got a couple of them up in this dino yard. And then we got the Mana, and we just caught him earlier. And they're an interesting tame. When you go, we netted him and we knocked him out and we tamed him. Well, he was a very easy tame, but once you're done taming him, he goes nuts and starts like trying to attack you, but he can't hurt you. He's really nuts until you get a saddle on him. So he's a little bit of a challenging one to get back home. And then we got another group of Raptors by the door. Our other Mudchop, another Parasaur. We got another Rex at this door, and another group of Raptors. So we're pretty much set. And there's some Pteranodon I forgot about. And now we're gonna go up to the upper level. I need to grab my RG for that. Alright, hop up here. Alright, now at the top level, this is why we don't get too many visitors in. Because we got 4 turrets that inadvertently come on and off, run by these turbines. Now, we don't get wind completely all the time, so we're going to be setting up a backup generator for when the wind is down, so we can keep this protected all the time. I just haven't gotten to it. We got some more Pteranodons, and then there is my Void Worm. It is an awesome tame. And then also, we got a Shadow Mane. Another awesome tank. So, that was the first dino yard. Now I'll bring you down to the garden, where we've made a greenhouse. there's my buddy's mewing with glasses. He's always got astute dinos. Now we're going to the next part of our day. We've got a pretty good little base going on here in these like valleys. We shut them all in with dino gates. Alright, now proceeding to the very back door. We got a Carno. I'm gonna be working on getting another male Carno so I can start breeding them. Then I got 3 raptors. They all protect this back door. And then we come back this way. We got food troughs all along this, so all of these get fed. Ooh, looks like it's time for eggs. And then we got our breeding ground for our Rexes. All of our Rexes, most of these are getting bred back into the line, so we're going to have a lot of stable, high-level Rexes, and they're pretty strong. I mean, we got a good thing going on, and we got a little guy right here to help level him up more, and then we got this little guy to help him lay eggs. Oh, we got our mud chop all stuck up in feed again. You always get stuck. What the heck? There we go. I always gotta check on him because they're one of our best things for gathering berries when we're not doing anything. And then my buddy Rip happened to find one of these. One of the rarest tames there is. There is back on the island, only one of these would appear in the whole map at any given time. So these are very rare to find, and he kind of locked it up and did all that because it's rare. You don't want anybody to try to kill him and take him, but I guess it kind of defeats the purpose because he could be using him, but that's what he decided to do, and I ain't gonna argue with him. And then we go down through. And this is what we got going on. And this is what we're gonna have now. Sorry about that. I was checking to see if anybody was in the chat. But, alright, going this way. Now this is our water teams. We have Pelagonus, and we have one of these Ankylosaurs, and we have a Megalodon. Well, we used to have another Megalodon and another one of these, but, well, we had a little bit of problems in the deep sea. So, it is what it is. Oh, look at you, lonely one over here. We're gonna have to bring you to the back. Come on. I don't know how I missed him. But we have nothing towards the other side. Alright, so that's done. Alright, so we're gonna head back down this way. And past our Rexes. Oh, and this is another thing I wanted to show everybody. This is my Tech Rex. I just tamed him tonight. He's a little hard to get tamed, but I got him. He's cool. I like his colors. Then we got our parasaur. Then we got 3 more raptors at the other back gate. Now this right here, I set this up. I got this all piped in. Bye. There's the other Pelagonus. My Pelagonus, I don't really use him very much. And then we got the Narcoberry and Potato and Citronella and Rock Carrot farms. Oh, we used to have potatoes here, but I think I might switch that. Put some long grass in there. We just put this in the other day, so. But we've been growing these pretty well. Everything's been going well. So we can make our recipes, make our kibble. It's got all the main stuff that we need. Mostly everything else is provided by the med shop. And basically, that's it. We have this place pretty well locked down. Nobody really bothers us. Like I used to get visitors. I had one visitor not too long ago threatened to wipe us off the map. But we got a space that we didn't have nothing of any threat to him. And he didn't get a chance to see the back room though. My buddy blocked him so he couldn't see the back room. So he thinks it's just this. So don't know we have a back room. So either which way, we're still looking at this pretty well. We're doing a lot better than what we were. We have tames that we've been mating together for a while now, and we're just holding on to the eggs right now until we figure out what we're going to do for space. And I don't know. I might extend the gates down the trail more. I don't really know. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. We got Megalania sitting on the wall. I just tamed him earlier. Or yesterday, I think. Yeah, yesterday. And he's cool. I like it that he can climb walls, so I put him up on the wall. I tamed the Adon the other day. That was pretty easy. It was a test with kibble. I made some exceptional kibble, and one kibble tamed him, and it was pretty fast. It was just bam, he ate it, and it was good. So kibble was working really well. Now from here, I guess we're gonna go for a little while and explore for a little bit. I gotta go over the redwoods anyway to collect some tree sap. We have a tap over there, and I gotta see if I remember the way to get there. I'm pretty sure I do, and because Rip showed me earlier, so we can make different types of kibble. We need it for the kibble that we make with the algae eggs. But for some reason, we're not getting any egg buff right now. Why is that? He's on wander. Oh, okay. We're getting the egg buff. It just doesn't reach that far. So, our wyverns, they are pretty good. I guess maybe I'm going to take the wyvern out because I have some defense. We're going to go collect some sap. I really want to tame a gecko. Who knows if I'm going to be able to. More wyverns. It's a tad bit chilly up here. Apparently, I forgot the way. There's the redwoods right there. I didn't want to screw around with it because there's quite a few people who want to, they build. Now we're entering the redwoods. We'll be back up. Okay. So we're going down through here. I gotta find the castle. Get up our stamina. It's a pretty nice color Pteranodon. Okay. Alright, there's a road. Pretty sure that leads me to where I gotta go. There's the island. Get this purple drop. that purple drop. There's somebody who's set up in there. Or there was. See where it is. Alright, there's the drop. There it is. Tree sap. Wanted to see if I could get a baboon. I kind of want to get one of those. Oh! That figures. Oh. Where'd you go? That hurt. Holy baboons. I really want to tame one of these baboons. That would be a nice thing to catch. Where'd they go? Keep missing him. Moves too fast. Wow. Well, apparently, it's going to be a hard one. I'd really like to tame one for you guys, though. Just to show how hard it is. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, though. Baboons are. There's a bunch of freaking troodons. There's the field where we get our meal wings. Now that's a fucking something to find right there. Blueprint for a gas mask. Alright, get my pistol out. Yeah, it's a little far away. I don't need it. Excuse me. Alright. Well, I guess we're just gonna head back. I ain't gonna be able to get myself a baboon. Sorry guys, I really wanted to tame one. But it looks like that's going to be too hard. if this guy's still doing his thing over here. I don't know. He used to have Rexes over in there. Apparently he must have moved out. Must have. I think I went the wrong way. Yup. Ouch. I almost killed him. Well, that is inconvenient. That drop almost killed my dragon. I don't know how that is. We'll fly back to base. Oh, we got some more sap. Pretty hard. Got a little bit more materials. I'll drop these eggs off. The sap doesn't rot. So, we're good there. Started putting sap. Rip random boxes. I hate how he does that. Tributes and horns, you know. And fur. I can fucking say that. I hate how he does that. He does it on purpose, you know, so he's not bothered. So I start moving stuff around. Put these tributes back in here. Got rhino horns in here. Oh, I didn't want to do that. In here. Alright, so I don't know where he's putting the sap, so I'm going to put the sap back. Doesn't look like I'm going to be taming anything, so I'll put the cryopod back. Put these two blueprints in there. I got a spot for that. We'll just throw the fur in here. Some of that. And I think it's about it. As you can see, we cut a lot of Elvis and Rexes. Got a lot of those skull skins. Maybe we'll go on. Take the Shadow Man now or something. go do a metal run. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna go for a metal run. Get some just menial stuff done tonight. I don't want to do too much because we're basically getting stuff done. And I don't have backup right now. So maybe tomorrow, because I had told Rip where we could go and get a Giga. I had just seen him today while I was over in the lava fields, and I kind of want to get a Giga. They say use the electrified trank darts, but I don't have them yet. But honestly, we can use those. We should be able to use the regular trank darts, just a little bit more of them. I don't know. But that's one dino I haven't tamed yet, and I've been playing for a very long time. So if I can go and tame a Giga, I'll be happy. I know we can't net him. We can only trap him with metal gates. So and I doubt any of the wyverns are going to touch him, so I'll doubt he'll be dead tomorrow. He'll be there. So I think pretty good tonight. I think I'll just go do some meal metal runs and call it tonight. Right now is really the time on the server to get all your farming done. The server's really casual, a lot of people work. So 2-3 o'clock in the morning, you know, this right now it's about 4:30 in the morning. So it's perfect time for me to get some farming done. Well, he wasn't gonna last long. Didn't collect nothing. That was weird. Alright. Let's get some of this. Get some obsidian. There we go, we got the little one. Alright, start traveling all the way up there with him like that. Bring him up here. Now, get some more metal. Nice. Doing a lot of metal these days. He's really good at gathering the metal. Of course, we always got rocks in our way. Get rid of some of this crap. Another thing of ramshackle gilly. Get rid of some rock. We'll hold on to the flame. And rocks. need the flint. Not so much the stone. I got a lot of stone, I believe, still left in the box. So we'll get rid of some more stone. He's gonna get killed quick. There he goes. Yankee. Come on, man. Okay. Very good. Of course, you got some shit. Well, we'll keep the shoes. Better make sure my bird can hold him. Alright, we're still good. Drop him up here. Got another 1,200. Alright. Always a stone in my way. Get that shit out of my way. Pretty much good, I think. We'll see. Get rid of that stone. Got almost 14. Almost 6,920 right now. 1,060 for obsidian. We'll see if my bird can carry it still before I go any further. You know, we're just about good. I'm just bad. Then we'll go out and collect some wood, and I think I'll call it a night. Oh, there's a neat little trick here that I come up with. It's freaking more exploiting something. So if you ever come across anything and you need to move a lot of materials, this is the thing to get. You go and you get this thing, and then you equip it. It's the mining drill. This way, it gives your character a buff to be able to carry a lot more stuff. So you go out to your Anki, you go in, you grab your 3000 metal. We have it conveniently right here. I don't have to go very far. So I really don't need to go and get it for this. For back when we're bringing all the metals to the back room, it came in handy. And if you gotta go and do a bunch of flint and obsidian too, too. Alright. And here's another little trick. You got too much stuff. Ooh. That didn't do it. Alright. I'll throw the obsidian. Alright. Throw that. You pick it back up. Put it back in there. Apparently, obsidian's way too heavy for me right now. So, 60 ain't gonna do it. So, we'll toss that. Go in here real quick. Toss out this. See if that did it. Toss that stuff in obsidian again. Just get it a little closer so shut the door. This has gotta be on. Split it in half real quick, throw 500 down. Run upstairs. Put the obsidian in the fabricator. Come back down and grab that. But if I didn't have the mining drill, I wouldn't be able to carry that even that much. The obsidian's very heavy. So I think we're good. Just gotta put stuff away. This mining thing away. And then ghillie and shoes. I don't know why we have any of these. I don't know. Either way, let's rip again with his random stuff. Alright, so... Oh, gotta put a saddle away. That saddle can go in here. We've got all sorts of saddles in here. Of different levels. How much flint did we have? 1,000. Well, we'll just turn this on. Get the flint going. Metal's starting to smell. Bring the Yankee back down where he belongs. Back up this way, and I'm going to be using my bird again. Fly over the beach real quick. There's easier ways, like I could make a lot more wood, but this seems to be just a simple way going through and just getting enough wood to get by. Thatch, I guess. Let's put that in the pot. Another 1,470. I think we're good. Fly down to the garden area, fill the cooking pot with some thatch. Recently, Rip's been in there making recipes up, so might as well add to his little batch collection. Now we'll have a good amount of charcoal. That hide out of there. Park the bird. Lock up. Wait a minute. Have that generator running. Alright. I think that's good enough. We're gonna shut this generator down. This will be a while, so I'll be able to let it burn. We're gonna go back to the back. Shut our doors. Alright, everybody. This is Budman signing off. I hope you guys have a good one. And see you guys later on the next one. Excuse me. See you guys on the next one.